the severe weather warnings are actually spanning across 3 states at the moment: South Australia, Victoria and New South Wales. That's all thanks to a very strong cold front, which is currently moving through parts of South Australia and is expected to impact Victoria and New South Wales over the next couple of days, so bringing very widespread risk of damaging winds. In the wake of that front, we are likely to see very cold air moving through, so very low temperatures as we go into the weekend and a very low snow level coming through as well.
And in terms of that cold front, so that means many places going to get more cold weather. Now that snow, is that just at a low level or is that a bit more widespread at this stage?
So we're expecting the snow level to drop to a very low level, as low as 600 or 700 metres for Victoria and southern parts of New South Wales. As low as 700 metres for parts of southeast South Australia too, which means we could see some snow flurries about the Mount Lofty and Flinders Ranges, which really don't usually see snow. We could also see the snow level dropping as low as around 300 metres across Tasmania, and for parts of central and northern New South Wales, we could see snow about the central and northern tablelands as well as we go into Saturday. So a very low snow level, bringing snow not just to our alpine areas, but to many places which don't often see it.
And in addition to that, Miriam, are there other impacts that you're keeping an eye on, particularly across the weekend for South Australia, Victoria? You touched on Tasmania a moment ago, but also New South Wales.
Yeah, a couple of other hazards we're keeping an eye on, apart from the winds and the cold. Of course, this cold front will bring showers and thunderstorms. We could see moderate falls in some areas, with storms potentially tending severe at times and bringing a more acute risk of damaging winds. In terms of the rainfall, generally moderate rainfall totals, but that could have some flooding impacts, particularly for northern Tasmania, where we've got a couple of minor flood warnings still current. Finally, for New South Wales, we are potentially going to see some hazardous surf conditions developing through the weekend as we see a strong southerly swell come up in the wake of that cold front.
And look, just finally, and looking ahead, is there anything that you're keeping an eye on that we should be knowing about or thinking about at this stage, Miriam?
Yeah, look, across the weekend, this system is going to move off the coast, so we will see a gradual easing in conditions. But I guess the thing to note is that we're not really expecting a complete clearing in that wet weather for the southeast until well into next week. So we will see a few showers continuing across those southeastern areas, but the snow level will lift and the winds will gradually ease off.